Yesterday, we had uh, we had seen the storage steps or sequence were put away. Okay, based on which our products were getting s- put away in the loose storage type bins, and then we seen system is creating a warehouse order. We confirm the warehouse order. Okay, but something due to some changes in the FI settings on the side, the stock didn't got updated. Okay, so yeah, let us now see that thing, head fix that, and I'll show you once again that scenario. Mm. Okay, so let me create one case here. Okay, okay, I'm going with two quantities. Save it. An inbound delivery created with a number ending with 13970. Let me go to EWM inbound delivery. 13970. Okay, let us create the goods receipt. Sorry, let's perform follow-on functions. Mm. Let's go on for creating warehouse task. Let us create a warehouse task. You can see here one unit is getting stored in this bin. Okay, and another quantity, the remaining quantity is getting stored in this bin. Why? Because we are using the put away rule as add to existing stock and next empty bin. Okay, so how we can see this bin level stock means yesterday uh, we did one transaction. Okay, based on which the bin stock got updated. So how we can see whether the bin stock got updated or not? So for that, we have a centralized monitoring tool, okay, which we call as a warehouse monitor. That is not only used for your Mm. Stock visibility only. It is when I say it is a central monitoring tool. That means all the warehousing operations, anything. If you want to see the stock reports, if you want to perform any other warehousing operations, everything can be performed from that central place. Okay, we're going to perform many transactions from that central monitor, from the warehouse monitor. Okay, but how you can go to that warehouse monitor? So for that, we need to go to logistics, SCM, EWM. You will find monitoring as the first folder. There you will see warehouse management monitor. So here, when you open, it will going to ask you a pop-up window where you need to provide the monitor number. And here you see there is a field monitor. In this monitor, please select the value, this one, SAP. This is a standard monitor, warehouse monitor given by SAP in EWM. Okay, we will. There is one topic where we're going to see how we can create our own monitor also. Okay, so now execute it. So this is a central monitoring tool. Okay. Now what I want to see, I want to see the bin stock. So how you can see the bin stock? So for that, come here to stock and bin. Open this. Come to come to physical stock. One second. Stock and bin. Yeah, come to storage bin. Under storage bin, you will find physical stock. Double click on physical stock. In which storage type yesterday my stock was ultimately went and we performed the put away. That was LOC. Okay. So in this storage type, let us see. You see here, yesterday three quantities I had received. So out of three quantities, two quantities is placed here in LOSE 010101. Yes, and
Yeah.
and the remaining one quantity got put away in this bin, the next bin, LOSE 010102, isn't it? Now what is happening here? I am performing the put away for two quantities. So out of two quantities, you see, one quantity is getting stored in which bin? LOSE 010102. That means here. Why? Because here in this bin we still have a capacity of 1 unit to store. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why it is accommodating one bin here, and the remaining quantity it is accommodating in this bin, LOC 010103. Okay. So now what we'll do, we will click on create and save warehouse task. Then as usual, go to warehouse task, click on confirm and confirm your warehouse order. Mm. It is confirmed. Now if I refresh this report, see what happened. Two quantities in LOC 010101, two quantities in LOC 010102, and one quantity in LOC 010103. Yes. Ah. Now let me change the put away rule in LOC storage type. I'll change from add to existing stock or next empty bin to pure put away rule to empty bin. Okay, so come to SPRO and then we will see what is the system's reaction. Mm. CMEWM extended warehouse management master data, define storage types. A073 LOSC. Okay, so here I will be changing the put away rule from 2 to 5. That is empty bin. That means system will going to store only in the empty bin. Okay. Now what will going to happen? You see here in this bin, one stock, only one quantity is there. So I have the capacity to store one more quantity here. Yes or no? In LOC 010103. Do you agree?
Yeah.
But based on the setting, what I did, system will going to store the remaining, the next quantity what I'm going to receive, not in this bin. It will going to find a completely empty bin now. Okay. Even though here I have the capacity to store one each, one more quantity. Okay. So again, I'll create one more test case. Yeah. Okay. Two quantities. Let me delete this one. Save it. 13971. Okay. 13971. Right. So come to inbound delivery follow on function, warehouse task. Now let us click on create warehouse task and see what is the observation. Now see the complete two units, it is storing in a completely new bin which is purely empty. Is it storing here in this bin? Is it determining this bin to store one quantity or one partial quantity here?
No.
Is completely determining a new empty bin. Is it clear?
Yeah.
That is the effect of this one. put away rules. Okay. Now let me complete this part. On create and save, confirm, confirm it. So I confirm, that means here, so that means my goods receipt process is completed. You see, warehouse activity status, if it is completed, that means you had performed the end-to-end transaction for this EWM inbound delivery, and goods receipt status is also completed. Okay, so what will going to happen? See, upon completion of goods receipt on EWM side, one message communication will going to be triggered to S4 HANA side. Okay, you will find once the goods receipt you are completing here, okay, what will going to happen? One information will going to be communicated to to S4 inbound delivery. Let me show you. So what kind of information it will going to communicate? It material document it will going to create. So I'll be coming to VL33N. So this is my S4 side inbound delivery. So against this, you will going to see a material document will be tagged. See here. Yesterday, these two were not coming, right? We saw only this goods receipt or delivery shipment note. Sorry, this shipping notification row only. But today we are seeing goods receipt and you see TF S log to S log. Okay. What it is creating, two material documents it is creating in my case, because based on the scenario what I had configured. What are the two material documents? One is goods receipt and second one is transfer posting, storage location to storage location. Why two material documents? See, goods receipt where it is happening. Double click here, then click here and go to material display document. Goods receipt is happening where? In which plant it is happening? Plant AUG1. And which storage location?
ROD.
ROD. Okay. Why it is happening in ROD? Because for which plant and storage location combination I created the purchase order. For which plant and storage location I created the purchase order. See here. That is AUG1 and ROD storage location. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I created a purchase order. Okay, because there is a requirement of this material in AUG1, and in this AUG1, that product should be stored in ROD storage location. That's what it means. Now, with how much quantity the goods receipt is happened? Two quantity, you see, two quantity. So can we find these two quantities against the ROD storage location in so we have one transaction code MMBE. Okay, this is the transaction code using which you can see the stock in IM level. So execute this. Okay, for which material you perform goods receipt, in which plant you did it, let's see. But here, are we able to see any stock against ROD storage location in the unrestricted?
No.
No. Where the stock is available? The stock is available again AFS storage location.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we see goods receipt has been created. The material document what has been created by the system, that is goods receipt material document that is created for plant AUG1 and ROD storage location. But why I'm not seeing the stock in ROD storage location? Instead, I'm seeing the stock in AFS storage location. The reason is what is the availability group I linked to this storage type LOSC. What is the availability group I linked here? What is the availability group?
002.
Okay. 002 I had linked to which plant and storage location, or I had linked to which storage location of plant AUG1? Do you remember? To which storage location of plant AUG1 I linked 002?
AFS.
Very good. AFS. ROD and AUG1 I linked availability group 001. Yeah. See, these are the things what you need to analyze, okay? And here 002. So I told the system in LOSC storage type, this 002 is linked. That means whatever stock I'm receiving in the bins of LOSC storage type on the IM level, that stock should be reflected against AFS storage location. That is what it means. Yes.
Yeah.
So what it did, it performed a goods receipt in AUG1 and ROD storage location. Along with that, it created one more material document for doing a transfer posting from storage location to storage location. Double click here, select this display document. Now you see here in this transfer posting tab, you see in plant AUG1, see from and destination, from which storage location, from ROD storage location to AFS storage location, the stock is getting moved. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what you will going to see. Okay, not every time you will going to see always two material documents when you are performing the goods receipt. Okay, for EWM, that purely depends how you are configuring the systems. Okay, now how this information is getting transferred from EWM to S4, how this material document and everything is getting created. So there should be some information to be initiated, or information transfer should be initiated. So here you see there is a tab known as PPF actions. PPF stands for post processing framework. This is also one of the important topic what we need to discuss during our course curriculum. Okay, so here in the header portion you can see PPF actions. PPF stands for post processing framework. So there is some PPF action going to be triggered when we are posting the goods receipt in EWM. Post processing framework. Detailed discussion I'm going to do on this topic. Okay, so when I'm performing goods receipt, see there is one PPF action triggered. What is this PPF action? What is the name of this?
Send
Send
ERP delivery
ERP.
messages.
Yes. So once you complete the goods receipt here, I'm asking the system to send the messages to my ERP site delivery. That's why it is communicating. Okay. So this is what will going to happen. Now one more thing. Let's take one more case. VL31 and one more I am creating. Okay. Now let me take this second item. Sorry. There. 613,972. Now you see here also I have a goods receipt push button. Everyone can see goods receipt push button I have.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the initial bin here? What is the source bin here right now? IBDR bin. Okay. What will happen if I click goods receipt here? See goods receipt completed. Warehouse, but warehouse activity, it is not fully completed. It is partially completed. So here also if I click on goods receipt, so see it is triggering ERP delivery messages. Okay, but what will going to happen if before I create the warehouse task, if I simply create clicking here on goods receipt, what will going to happen? See here. One three nine seven two. Okay, now if I go here, see how many material documents it created? Only goods receipt material document. And on the MMB report, in which storage location you will be seeing the stock? ROD or AFS?
ROD.
Very good. See, 2 units in ROD. Now, if I complete this warehouse task creation and if I bring the 2 units, if I move the 2 units from door to LOSC storage type, okay, see, initially the stock is here, right? So after I complete this process, you will see it that 2 units will not be visible under ROD. See, warehouse order got created, confirm, confirm. Okay, now if I refresh this, where the 2 unit gone?
AFS.
AFS.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing. For example, you confirm this warehouse order. That means you moved the stock, let's say from IBDR, means from inbound door to LOSC storage type. That means that activity is completed or that transaction is completed. Now you realize, okay, no, I should not move this product from LOSC to IBDR, sorry, not from IBDR to this particular bin of, this one, LOSC storage type. So you realized you did some mistake. So the question is, can we reverse this confirmation? The warehouse order what I had confirmed, can I cancel this? Answer is no. What you need to do in that case, you have to perform another warehousing transaction so as to move the stock from this bin to IBDR bin back. That also I'll show you. That is a kind of ad hoc transaction you need to perform. Okay. Right. The delivery document configurations and everything we're going to study in one particular session, because all delivery documents, whatever we see, we're going to discuss whether it is a case of inbound warehousing request, outbound warehousing request. Okay, similarly for replenishment, in varieties of cases, you will going to find these things. Okay, consolidated, I'm going to discuss about these things. Okay, for that, I had particularly, I had put it as one topic. Let me show you that. Okay, and also let us also mark what had we discussed so far. Okay, just give me a minute. Now, the topic what I'll be starting, that would be your this one handling unit management, because now we see in how to do the placement of this one loose items. We'll also going to see how to do the placement of packed items. Okay, so just give me a minute. Can you see my syllabus? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this, so where are we right now? So basis module settings, theoretical we had seen. Okay. Then in the ERP and EWM module integration, so in that context, we had covered the integration of MM and SD with EWM. Okay, sorry, not SD. Okay. MM part, since we are discussing the inbound, so we are integrating MM and EWM processes. Okay. And you see here in the warehouse structure, so in the warehouse structure, we had covered the warehouse structure, isn't it? That is a storage type, storage section, storage bin. Yeah, varieties of storage type will going to come into picture. Okay, but we had discussed, okay, how to configure EWM warehouse number, how to configure storage type, storage sections, storage bins in that bin structures, isn't it? So that we had discussed, right? And we had started discussing about some EWM master datas. So in that, we had seen how to generate the storage bins using the bin structure. We had seen how to generate the storage bins using or creating manually. That also we had seen, isn't it? The storage bin upload as a part of cutover. I am going to plan a separate session at the end. So there we're going to see the cutover activities. Okay. So this we had seen. The products also we had seen the product, we're converting the product as a warehouse product master. Okay, supply chain unit we had discussed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Business partner, in business partner, I had shown you business partner as supplier. Okay, both external and plant as a supplier. Okay, and I will also show you how to create a business partner as customer. Okay, then what we had discussed, we had covered availability group, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then since yesterday we started discussing on the inbound warehousing process. So in that inbound warehousing process, uh, I had shown you how to create the purchase order, how to create the inbound delivery, isn't it? Then material master creation, we had discussed raw material, finished material, how to create it. Okay, this vendor master, here it is only business partner as supplier. Okay, so this is what this is where we are. Okay, and you see here we had executed a simple inbound process, and along with that we had started with the configuration of storage type search sequence for put away. So one scenario I had shown you. Okay, so what are the combinations based on which we determined our storage type? What are the combinations based on which we determined our destination storage type? That is a combination of EWM warehouse number, put away control indicator, and warehouse process type. Yes. One more I will show you, not one more, we have a couple of scenarios that also we're going to discuss. Okay. Now, what we need to study is, we need to study about the packaging specification. So as to, because we had received only loose items so far. Oh, sorry, the topic name is handling unit, sorry. Now, since yesterday we had created an inbound delivery, okay, where that inbound delivery we had saved and it got distributed to EWM system. So which item we had received completely? That is loose item or unpacked item. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How we will going to pack the items and how we will going to receive the packed items, or how we will going to do the put away of packed items. Okay, packed items means package can come in any form. For example, basic example is, let's say this green color cylindrical box is a loose item. So this comes in the pack in this carton box packing. You see, this comes in this carton box packing. Sometimes if based on the quantity what I ordered, based on that, vendor sends me these individual carton boxes containing the packing of this item what I had ordered. Sometimes depending on my order quantity, okay, he may send these carton boxes in this form of packing. That is, what is this packing? Have you seen this?
Palette.
Pallet packing. Yeah. And you see, if we are bulk ordering, okay, then from the vendor we will be receiving these kind of pallet packages loaded onto this container. Yeah, you see here, these pallets are loaded here, or you can also see some individual carton boxes are also loaded. Okay, so this container is also a packaging material, or it is also a packing item. Okay, so what is the definition of handling unit then? So handling unit means material what you need to pack, or sorry, material what is to be packed, okay, and what packaging material using which you want to pack. One second. Okay, you see, this is my main material what I want to pack, and what is the packaging material? Carton box. Getting it? This green color item is the item what I want to pack. This box is the packaging material, okay, inside which I want to pack this main material. So the combination of these two things is known as handling unit. And every handling unit will be having a unique numbering. So definition of handling unit is the material to be packed plus packaging material having a unique numbering. Okay. Okay. So for this, we have to ensure certain configuration settings are in place. So when I say configuration settings, so the configuration settings we need to do on two sides. One is on the S4 HANA side, and second one we need to do similar configurations on the EWM side also. Okay. So in the S4 side, the configurations can be done by either an EWM consultant. If that EWM consultant knows the how to do the handling unit management configurations on S4 side, he can do. Or maybe some other logistics module colleagues can help EWM consultant. Okay, maybe MM consultant or SD consultant. Usually MM consultant will going to help him. Okay, but nowadays we are coming to the EWM after gaining some experiences on MM or SD or PP. Okay, so we already know how to do those things. But just in case if you do not know, you can take the help of an MM consultant. He can also guide you. Okay, but here I'm going to show you the configuration, how you need to do on the S4 side as well, on and both on the EWM side as well, right? So when I say handling unit is a material to be packed and packaging material having a unique numbering, that means handling unit will be having a unique numbering. So for that, to generate that unique numbers of handling units, what we need to have? We need to have a number ranges. Okay, so you will find that thing here. Okay, so I'm starting with the configuration for handling unit management on S4 side first of all. Okay, so come here to logistics general. In the logistics general, you will be seeing one folder as handling unit management. In the handling unit management, before you start with the other configurations, I'll be recommending you first of all set up the number range so that you will be able to set up here external number identification. Okay, so here I guess, yeah. number range maintenance for handling unit identification. Yeah. Click on intervals. So on S4 side, we while practicing in the training server, you may be facing some issue while generating the number range on S4 HANA side, because lot of number range intervals has been consumed. Okay, and that is the reason. But I can let you know how you can generate the number range, okay, without any difficulty. Okay, so for that, here you see we have in the menu bar one interval menu. There you go and click on free intervals. System will advise you what are the number range intervals we have, okay, for our practice. Yeah. So two types of number ranges you have to generate, or two types of number range interval you have to generate. One is internal number range and second one is external number range. Why is it necessary to generate both internal and external number range? Reason also I'm going to tell you. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I have this one, 1.3 series. Okay, let me. It's four sided. Adding is four side number range. So this number range interval, so I have the number range starting from 13,000 to ending till here 21,999, but I'm not going to generate this big number range interval. Okay, so in between I can generate. So what I will be doing, I'll be generating from 13,000 to 13,999. Maybe any one of you can take a lead and generate the next series. So you can generate from 14,000 to 14,999. Maybe another one can generate from 15,000 to 15,999. 135. Are you getting?
Yes.
Yeah. So I am consuming this one. Okay. 13,000 to 13,999. This I'll be generating. This I'll be defining as internal number range. Just below that, you can see there is one more 23,000 to 31,999. So I'll be selecting this one, 23,000 to 23,999. This I'll be defining as external number range. Okay. So if I'm defining the number range like this, okay, from this range to this range to this range on S4 side, on EWM side, we have to do the same thing. Okay. So on EWM side, the number range, whatever we had defined here. So here this 13,000 to 13,999, this I'll be defining as internal number range. Then on EWM side, the same number range you have to define as external number range. Just opposite nature. Here, this one I'm saying I'll be defining as an external number range. The same number range interval on EWM side you have to define as internal number range. Reason I will tell you. Okay, but this is the rule what you need to follow. Right. So one number range ID also I'll be assigning. That will be, let's say, 7I 7E, or let me AI. A means August batch, I means internal, AE means for August batch external. Okay, let us define now. So here I'll be putting AI, I'm sorry, AI AE. Select this and select this. I'm sorry, anyone I can generate, I guess. Yeah, apply interval. So you will find here AI. AI. AE somebody has already consumed. Okay, so I cannot generate with AE. So 13999. Okay. AI. AE, see, somebody has also already used. Let me create it as A0. Okay, one more I'll be defining. Click on insert line. A0 23000 23999. What I said, I will be defining this number range interval as an external number range. So how system will understand this is your external number range? Here there is an external checkbox, just mark it. Okay, so A0 and AE, sorry, AI I had defined. Okay, save it. Now once it is done, now come back, close this and come to basics. So here, what are the things you need to define? You need to work on three configurations. One is define packaging material types for shipping, define material group, define packaging material type for shipping, define material group for packaging material, define allowed packaging materials. Okay. Okay. So when I say define packaging material type for shipping, so here in this example, what are the different packaging materials you are seeing? Carton. Here you see pallet. And here I see container. One more packaging material I think you might have seen. One second, I'll show you. Have you seen this kind of cover? Have you
Yeah.
seen this?
Bubble wrap.
What is it? Bubble wrap. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
also a kind of packaging material. One more. Have you seen such things?
Yeah.
What do we call this? Is a shrink wrap.
Mm.
Maybe if you visit any grocery market or somewhere, some vegetables, let's say if you see in the supermarkets they sell baby corns, okay, or this capsicums they sell, okay, that thin in a thin plastic wrap they wrap, okay, but that is a basically shrink wrap. Okay, one more you might have seen, that is plastic wrap. Plastic wrap, one second. Have you seen water bottles packing like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a plastic wrap. This is not a shrink wrap, this is a plastic wrap. Okay, so this is also one of kind of packaging material, right? So now So these varieties of packaging materials, what we are seeing, okay, so basically that we basically configure as packaging material type. Let's say as a carton box, one as a carton box, one as a container, one as a pallet, one as a shrink wrap. Yeah. So let's define that. Click on new entries. We'll be defining as, let's say, a CRT, carton bag for A073. Okay. Don't fill anything in this field. Straight away come to packaging material category. So this carton box, uh, pallet, container, these sorry, at least this one, carton box, pallet, this comes as your main packing material. Okay. So whenever you are creating a carton, whenever you are creating a pallet, select that as a main packaging material. Number range assignment, whenever I'm going to create a handling unit with this packaging material type or the packaging materials associated with this packaging material type, with what number the number range should be, the HU number should be created. So for that, which number range should be considered? Okay, you see here, select this one, number range interval HU underscore VEKP. And you see here, there is an internal interval and external interval. So just now I defined one number ranges, right? Internal number ranges AI. That means this one. Here assign AI. That's why I ask you to create the number range in the first step only. And external number range I created as A0. Okay, press enter. And whatever packaging material type you are creating, just make a note of those things. Okay, packaging material type ACRT. I'll try one another for pallet APLT. For container ACNT, I'll try. Okay, for A AUX. Okay, this is for carton. This is for pallet. This is for container. This is for auxiliary packing. In the auxiliary packing, this shrink wrap, bubble wrap, etc. This will come. Okay, auxiliary packing means those packaging materials to which are used to protect main packaging material. Okay, what is an auxiliary packaging material? Auxiliary packaging materials are those materials which are used to protect the main packaging material or the product packed inside the main packaging material. That's what you had seen, right? For example, if you order a phone, okay, so the phone comes in the outer layer will be a low grade carton box. Yes, then when you open that, you will find, let's say if you had ordered an iPhone, okay, so that iPhone will going to come in an iPhone box, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But have you seen that iPhone box? Initially, it will be packed, the outer one will be packed with a plastic wrap. Have you seen that? You open that and then you open the box. Yeah.
Yes.
Why it is packed with a plastic wrap? So that the box can be prevented, for example, from any moisture attack or something. Okay. Or sometimes you may find that box is packed, the box outer layer is packed with a bubble wrap so that even if that box is getting pollen, okay, even then also no damage to the main device will going to happen. Okay, so that is known as auxiliary packing. Hence, this shrink wrap, bubble wrap, what we have, that we call it as a auxiliary packing. Okay, so like this, I need to configure 4 packaging material type. ACRT I had configured. Similarly, I'll create APLT, palette, packaging material category. Palette is also main packaging material. Number range assignment, select indicator B, AI and A0. Press enter. Then again next entry, ACNT. This is container. So container, when I am creating a packaging material type as a container, that will not going to be main packaging material. Can you see here? Separate packaging material categories given. Means of transport and transport equipment. Yeah. So container I am creating as a transport equipment. Why? Because container we basically load onto a trailer or onto a ship. Yeah. Container is a moving item, right? For moving the container, we need some vehicle. Yes or no? So that's why it is a equipment used for transportation. Okay. From here and assign or rest everything will be same. AI and A0. Then last one, AUX. Auxiliary packing. So for auxiliary packing, you see there is a separate category, auxiliary packaging material. AI and A0. Done. Save. Then come here and define material group for packaging material. Okay. Material group for packaging material means I'll going to define one group. In that group, I'll going to group all of these packaging material types. Means I'm going to club all of these packaging material types. So it is not really necessary that all packaging material type you should group in one material group. Okay, it's up to you whether all you need to group you want to group in one packaging material group. Okay, then in the second combination, okay, let's say carton and pallet you want to group in another one. Okay, so like that you can form and multiple permutations and combinations and create that many packaging material group as per your need. Okay, why it is required, I'll tell you. So click here, APKG, pack material group A073. Okay, save. Let me make a note of it here. Pack. Okay, the one which I had just now configured, APKG. To this APKG, I'll be grouping this packaging material type. Okay, so let's see here. Define allowed packaging materials. Click here. Material group for packaging material APKG. Packaging material type is ACRT. APKG. That I'll be linking APLT. APKG to ACNT. G to AAUX. Okay, save. Okay, this packaging material group we basically link to our material master, means some main item which we want to pack. That means if I'm linking this packaging material group for packing material to my material master, that means system will understand that material can be packed with any of these packaging material. Okay, that means If I'm assigning APKG packaging material group to this material master, for example, MM0, in MM02, I'll go, okay, 555, okay, deselect all, sorry, deselect all, go to basic data 1. Here you will be finding one field, material group for packaging material. Here, if I assign this APKG, then what does it mean? I can pack this material with any of the packaging material which is linked to these packaging material types. Means I can pack in the carton box, I can pack in the pallet, I can pack in the container, I can pack in the auxiliary. If I'm leaving that field blank, that means I'm giving a full control that I am not putting any restrictions in this material, that how this material can be packed. In whatever form I want to pack, that in that form I can pack. If this is blank, if I had filled something here, then this material can be packed with those 4 packaging material types only. Okay, save it. So this is what the configuration what you need to ensure on the regarding handling unit management on S4 side. The same configuration we need to perform on the EWM side. Okay, same thing we need to repeat. So come to SCM EWM, Extended Warehouse Management. Come to cross-process settings. Here you will find handling units. So in the handling unit, again, define the number range first of all. Come to external identification. Define number range for handling unit identification. Here you will not going to face much difficulty while defining the number range for handling units on EWM side. Why? Because the number range for handling units on EWM side we define on our respective EWM warehouse number level. You see here, it will ask you for which EWM warehouse you want to define. I'll be defining for A073 interval. Okay. Now, what did I said you that here this range I defined as internal. On EWM side, I need to define the same as external. Let's define it. So I'll be defining, let's say, AE 13 from 13,000 to 13,999. This needs to be defined as external. Similarly, one more AI. Now, what was this number range here? External 23 0002 23999. This will be internal because on S4 this was external. Is it clear?
Yes, please.
Save it. Now, as usual, close this. Come to basics here again. Again, define packaging material type for warehousing. Okay. Now the thing is, with whatever name you define the packaging material type on S4 side, with the same name you need to define the packaging material type on EWM side as well. Okay, so that means here with whatever name I define, with the same name I need to define here also, right? So come here and define. Click on new entries. ACRT carton packaging material category. Set the indicator C. For main packaging material, use indicator C. Number range assignment, select the indicator B. Number range interval, that's it. Then next entry, APLT pallet. This is also main packaging material, and set the indicator C. Number assignment, number range interval. ACNT, container. So for container, which one should I select out of ACD?
A.
Very good. That is the indicator here. And then last one, AAUX, auxiliary packing. Which packaging material category we need to set here?
D.
Very save it. Next, what we did on S4 side, we defined packaging material group for packaging material. Okay. Now here there is one configuration which is changed as compared to the standalone EWM system. In embedded EWM, something has changed here in the configuration. Can you see here? There is one configuration, but that is completely disabled. What is the name of this configuration? Define packing group for products. That means packing group for product means the one is packaging material group. Just now what we configured on S4 side. If you were working with the handling rate management configuration on EWM side in the standalone EWM, on the EWM side also you will be requiring to define the packaging materials or material group for packaging material. But in embedded EWM, that is you no longer need to perform that configuration. Why? Because whatever we had configured this one packaging material group on S4 side, the same thing we can make use of here. This one. The same thing we will going to use here. It will be readily available. That's why it is disabled here. And that's why you see here just after, just below this, you see maintain allowed packaging material for packing group. Okay. This is packaging material type and this is packing group. So just now I configured, right? APKG. See, on S4 side I configured, it will be readily available. This is packaging material type ACRT. APKG. Let me do one thing. Copy, paste. Here you see there is a unit of measure. Okay, unit of measure means for carton there would be one unit of measure. Let's say PAR. For pallet you will be seeing one unit of measure. Do we want to hard code that unit of measure for the respective packaging materials? Okay, then if then that means that will going to work if only those packaging materials which are associated it will going to work for only those packaging materials which has that unit of measure which we had maintained here. Okay, if you are leaving here blank, then whatever is the unit of measure for carton material, it will going to work. Okay, save it, come back. Okay, so this is also we did it. Next one, number range we didn't assign to the packaging material, so where it is. Again, in the external identification only, you will find assign number range interval to packaging material type. So click on new entry. Okay. Warehouse number, packaging material type. Okay. What is my warehouse number? A073. Packaging material. Okay. Let's copy these two things. Paste it here. What is the internal number interval I had created here? This I created as AE AI. What is the internal number range I configured? AI. Everywhere AI. That's it. Don't assign here external number range, okay? And just assign internal number range. Same. Clear so far? In tomorrow's class, we will going to complete the rest other things. That is, we will be having something known as handling unit types. Okay, thereafter we will going to create a couple of packaging materials in the material master, and then we will see how we will going to pack the items and how we can restrict the box. If my item is coming in the box packing, then we will see whether system is uh, redirecting that box packing to the box storage only. Okay, if it is coming in the pallet, we will see if it is getting stored in the pallet packing only, pallet storage only, how it is behaving when I am getting a mixed things. That means one loose item, one packed item. Okay, then how and where, how it is behaving. That's all we will going to see. Okay, so let's continue this remaining part in tomorrow's class, and yeah, we're going to see couple of more scenarios. And okay. Any doubt or anything not clear in today's session? Okay, if there are no questions now, you can practice and you can reach out to me if any queries you are having while you are practice also. Okay. Okay, things will going to become more and more complicated going forward, maybe from next week onwards, because we will be designing more and more complicated scenarios. Okay, so that's why do your practice well, at least configure whatever we had discussed so far. Okay, so that everybody please have a sync with me, means whatever I'm showing, ensure you are practicing those things regularly. Yeah. Okay, then see you tomorrow, everyone. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.